Yo, welcome to day 82 of documenting, oh my gosh, documenting this business journey. And I got the laptop right here. As you see, we're sending TikTok DMs right now. And we've encountered some things today. So first of all, I had follow-ups that I needed to send. I sent those. And now I am getting to the part of actually sending the DMs to these new people that I haven't yet first sent a touch to. And I've gotten a few responses already just from being in the process, and I still haven't even completed the people I'm supposed to DM. I still have, I don't know, probably close to 15 people, maybe a little bit less I need to DM. But I have a few messages. So first of all, I got one from an Android user. He's like, I don't see it on the Play Store. Unfortunately, I have an Android, and I was like, oh, dang it. If we end up getting there, then we'll reach back out. Sorry about that. So she liked my message. And then there was another girl called Ellie Hoff.fit, and she's like, thanks for reaching out. I don't really want to promote a calorie tracking app just because it can become toxic with keeping up with it between men and women. But I would really love to know more about what the app's like. And I was just like, yeah, totally understandable. I realize that, calorie tracking apps can come off that way. And it is a primarily calorie tracking app. So that's unfortunate, but, yeah, I was just like, thanks for your response. And then I had a few other people, there was one guy that I DM'd 6 days ago, and his name's Matt or something. And he is working with another calorie tracking app, and I was asking hey, do you mind if I ask you what their offer was, what their deal is? And he came at me with a different supplements thing, but I was actually talking about the app, and so I talked to him are you talking about the app? And he was like, oh shoot, sorry. And then he told me that this app was paying him $100 a week. By the way, my previous text said I was paying $100 a month. So I guarantee he just made that stuff up on the spot. But he was like, first of all, he said $100 a week. And second of all, he said $1 for every view. Bro, if you're paying $1 for every view, that's at least $500 a video. $500 a video? Are we crazy? That's crazy. Obviously it's not true. He's just made that up so that I can be more competitive or something, and I can get him a better price for what I'm offering. But I thought that was funny. And then I DM'd somebody else from the UK, and I forgot what his name was, but he seemed like a good candidate, and he responded quickly, and he was like, do you mind if we get on the phone to talk about it? And I was kind of nervous. I was like, oh shoot, I've never been on the phone with somebody to talk about this. I'm just gonna have to freestyle. It'll be all right. And I was like, okay, are you down to hop on the phone right now? And he's like, oh, actually, I'll be free anytime tomorrow. And I was like, all right, perfect. I'll have somebody reach out to you if I don't get out to you, but we'll reach out to you tomorrow. But if you know you're interested, you can go to caloriesimplecreator.com, and I can personally get you set up over there. And he's like, yeah, I'll hope that call goes good tomorrow. And so that's where we left off with that. And then there was a guy that when I was on DMs, searching out different people and DMing them, in the comment section, he had just sent a comment that was like, hey, we have a fitness app that I just made. I would love to do an offer with you. And I sent a DM right after that. That was basically another app DM. And I just said, check DMs with a smiley face thing. And then after that, I was like, the laughing emoji, there's a competitor underneath me. And because there was another comment asking about app promotions. And so I thought it was funny, and I decided to go to his account to see what it was like. And I was like, okay, let me just figure out, because I thought that was funny. And he's literally posting the exact same content that I'm posting. He's probably posted anywhere between 30 and 40 videos already. And he started off by posting this red, jacked guy, little tips. And he got it a fair amount of views a video. He was getting 2,000 to 4,000 views a video. And then he started to post content of the Christian Archer guy. And he started to get some decent videos from that. And I guarantee you that organic source of traffic is definitely getting him some good traffic. But I DM'd him, and of course he probably thought I was a creator that he had DM'd, and he accepted the message immediately. And the DM that I sent said something like, hey, how's the app going? I was just curious, did you make it on Replit? Because that's where I made mine at. I kind of noticed the way it was built, and I was like, was it built on Replit? And he accepted the request, but he didn't send anything back. And then because he accepted the request, I could send 2 messages. So I sent another message right back to him, and he'll probably see that. And he'll either probably like block me or answer it. But I just said after that, like, I'm asking because I am in the same position, posting the same exact content as you are, and I thought it was funny, and I thought I'd reach out. And so if he responds to that, it'd be cool to make a relationship in a way off of that. Technically, we are competitors, but we're not in the same like app space necessarily. We are in the fitness space, but he's in like working out, like each set, you know, tracking that type of stuff, and I'm in a calorie tracking area. So a little bit different, but I thought that was funny, and I reached out to him. And so I'm yet to see him respond, but I bet he probably will. And today I sent 2 follow-up DMs. So first of all, when I send a DM out to people, I send the DM and then I track them inside of my tracker as like, I sent a DM and I need to follow up with them. And then I send a message on their most recent video. And then a day later, I come back and send another message on their most recent video. And if they don't respond after that, I cut them off. So I sent the second DM follow-up, but the second like comment follow-up on this guy's account, and he's like, yo bro, unfortunately, I am not interested, with the soldier face. So I was like, all right, cool. I hearted his message. And that's kind of where I'm at. And I've DM'd quite a few other people today and followed up a few other people, and I just haven't seen any responses back. So again, those are gonna be people that I need to, you know, follow up with. But right now, as you can see, actually I'll bring this to you. Right here, oh shoot, we have 29 follow-ups. We have 188 DMs sent, and we have 2 deals made. The deals made in the ghosted category is kind of not relevant because I have more deals made than that. I probably have like 4, and I don't really track the ghosted anymore. But the follow-ups are people that I need to follow up tomorrow again. And the total leads are the people that I've DM'd from start to finish. So I've DM'd 188 people this whole entire time. Also, as far as the creators go, we have Nikon, which he's posted 5 videos this week. And I'm supposed to send him a wire transfer tomorrow for his next payment of $25. And then Tim Lanzer, he has been posting videos with the new format, with the new videos recently. And I'm supposed to pay him today. And he hasn't sent me any DM on TikTok. He hasn't sent me anything back here on a part of the monthly team. So I'm not gonna send him his money until he sends me the link, because that's how it's supposed to work. So yeah, but honestly, bro, if he doesn't send me the link, the new link, before it's time for me to pay him, like, I'm probably gonna get charged $25 of the old link, and then I'm gonna have another week where I pay him only $25. So that might be interesting. But yeah, that's where we're at with Tim. Tim has like 12,000 followers, and I think he's posted 20 videos this month already. I'm not totally sure. I'll have to go check count. Let's actually just do that right now. But then we have Jake. Jake is like, dude, I swear he's like a high school kid, and most of his account following is from like people that know him personally at school, because he posted a video that was like a crazy looking ad. Like he like voiceover, screen recording, like circling stuff, like crazy, bro. Only got 300 views, and half the comments are saying he's an influencer now, and like whatever else, like bro sold his soul to Epstein for money, like I don't know. So that's where he's at, and he hasn't sent me a DM back or anything, and he still has the link and the video posted and up still. So I don't even know what's happening with him. And then Tyler Lee Buckheimer, that's Bucky. And I sent him a message probably like 2 or 3 days ago asking if he's like good, because we signed a deal, and he still hasn't posted any videos for us. And he said, yeah, I'm on vacation. And so it's been a few days by now, and I think it's time for me to message him back and see if he's still on vacation or when to expect him back, because he has another 12,000 followers, and he said he'd be down, and I haven't seen any posts. I haven't really talked to him in a few days. So technically, we have Jake that's in a weird spot. We have Tim Lanzer, we have Nikon, and then we have Bucky. Bucky and Jake are in a weird spot, and Nikon and Tim are pretty good. They've been posting for us, and they will continue to post for us, but I just need to make sure that I get my Wise account set up. And I have to do crazy stuff, bro. I have to like submit my dad's ID and his social security number and a piece of mail and mailed to our address to like get it approved. And so, and that's due by tomorrow. So there's that. Also, my girlfriend just called me a minute ago and she was wanting to hang out. She's like, dude, like these days of the week are the days like we have a full day to hang out, and we don't really hang out all that much during the regular week. So like I want to take advantage of this. And then she told me a few things that happened at school today, and I was like, you serious? Like, why didn't you tell me like 3 days when it started instead of like 3 days after it started, and 3 days it's been continuing to happen? Whole different situation, not really a big deal, but I kind of got frustrated at her for it. And I told her like, dude, I need to keep myself accountable today. I have a lot of work to do. And I told her, like, sorry, we can't hang out today. But then I was like, she's like, is there any way that we could? And I got to thinking, I was like, okay, well, you got to do this on Monday at school to make sure that, you know. And she's like, okay, I'll do it. And so now she's going to do it. And I just told her that as soon as her mom says that she can come over, I'll pick her up and we can come over and hang out at my house. But I told her that I'm working all day. But still, even if she comes over and even if I do efficient work all day, I know dang well we're probably going to hang out till 10, 11, 12 p.m. at night. And I'm mentally not going to have time to sit in my own thoughts because I'm not going to be alone to do that. And so I'm not mentally going to advance forward as much as I would if I was alone all day. So that's kind of an issue. Also, tomorrow's Saturday, and she wants to hang out on a Saturday as well. And my dad booked a tea time on Saturday that Cameron and Knox are going to. And I'm supposed to be invited. And I think that they think that I'm coming, but I need to do work, bro. I need to do work. So I got to do it. And I'm going to do it tomorrow, and I'm not going to go golfing. Because on Saturday, I have my anniversary with my girlfriend, 2 years. And we're going to dinner, and she wants to go golfing before dinner. And just kind of have a nice day because it's supposed to be like in the 80s or 90s on Sunday. So yeah, it's kind of complicated, but I'm supposed to go over and pick her up right now as we're speaking, but I thought I'd make the video first. But yeah, as far as DMs and as far as creators go, in the soon future, I'm gonna have Wise set up. I'm gonna pay Nikon with Wise. We're gonna continue the deal. Tim Lanzer, I got to pay him. I got to start paying him $50 a month, but we kind of have a weird relationship going on right now because he hasn't texted me in a minute, and like he's still posting videos for me, so I don't know what to think. I'm supposed to pay him today, and I haven't gotten any response back from him, and so until I do, I won't pay him or respond to him. But then I think my $25 reoccurring payment will go through, and he'll ask me, he'll probably get back to me after that, and I'll be like, okay, yeah, send me back $25, and I'll send you $50, or I'll send you $25 this week, and send me the new link or something, because I don't want to pay him $75 this week. I don't want to pay him $50 link and then pay him a $25 link in the same week. But technically I do owe him that money, so I might have to. I might do it, but I don't know. He's posting good content, and all that matters right now is one of the biggest things is he has a link and Jake has a link, and people that have 1,000 followers in their bio or on their account can post links in their bio, and these two guys have links in their bio. And the link is like caloriesimple.com, and when people press on it, they go through the funnel and it takes them to a page, a white page that says open in browser, like a tutorial, like press these 3 dots and then press open in browser. When they press it, it's supposed to send them to Apple Store Connect, or not Apple Store Connect, Apple Store, and people can download the app from there. But right now it's basically just sending people to the website instead. So yeah. But I just want to get that fixed. It's not a big deal, but still, like, everybody that I'm having come through these links of these creators that are posting content aren't really getting to the app, and that's not very good. So there's that. Also, today, no matter what, is going to be a big day for organic content. When I was just talking about that, like the red guy, the guy that's also posting content and like has the app going for himself, and that I thought was like a Replit user that I messaged, he's posting content every day. He's getting good views doing it. And I guarantee you that right now he is getting paid good money from that app. Maybe not like $10,000 a month, but I bet you at least a couple hundred, if not maybe even a few thousand. I don't know how many reviews it has, but I think I'd be able to guess if I saw the review count. So, but anyways, we got to do a few things today. A few things are on my schedule, first of all. live activities. We need to update live activities because right now, if you go over your calorie count, it turns red. And if you're in a surplus and you're trying to bulk and you're trying to gain weight and you need to be over your calories, over your calorie maintenance, it should be green, not red. And it doesn't do that. So I'm gonna need to rebuild it on Xcode and do a whole bunch of new stuff and like configure the notifications properly this time and send it back in for review. And it'll probably be done over this weekend. And then I need to make a whole bunch of videos on, I'll make a couple different TikTok accounts. I need to send a whole bunch of different videos and make a whole bunch of different videos that post on those TikTok accounts and continue to do that every day and get people to the app that way. And then right now I'm currently following up with people and DMing people. And I've DM'd, how many people have I DM'd today? Like DM'd, not follow up. 29 people that I've followed up. So I bet you I've DM'd probably like 20 people, I'd say. Maybe like 22 people. But my laptop just died and I'm supposed to be picking her up. So I'll get to you guys later tonight with more stuff that I got to talk about. But I think honestly, like I'm getting nervous because like I just told her that I would hang out with her if she did this on Monday at school. And she said she's going to do it. And I know she's going to do it. But now I'm just sacrificing the rest of my day and I'm going to be working all day, but I'm not mentally going to be in the right space to mentally move forward because I'm going to have the presence of my girlfriend with me all day. And that kind of just doesn't make it possible. So I just need to make sure that on Saturday, I try to prioritize that time as much as possible. And on Sunday, it'll probably be like a let go day. Like I'm going to try to work as much as I can on Saturday, but it's our anniversary. And so I kind of like, I need to go to dinner and it's kind of our day and she wants to golf from the beginning of the day. So it's kind of going to be like a whole daily thing on Sunday. And then on Monday, work starts back up again. So that's where I have the big decision to make. Do I want to go to work next week or do I not? Because I guarantee there's going to be at least one day, if not 2 days of next week that I'm going to go to work. But my big goal is to not go to work next week. Now I'm gonna get rinsed of money on Sunday because I have a dinner to pay for, a pretty fancy dinner probably. I don't even know where she booked the reservation at, but I need to pay for that, and so I'm probably gonna have to go to work. And then I'm getting rinsed every week with Tim Lanzer soon, and I need to pay Nikon $25 tomorrow. So, like, I need to make some money, so we'll see how I end up doing things next week. But I want to try to stay out of the limelight as much as possible because Monday through Friday, or at least Monday through Thursday, are days that my dad, my brother are going to be gone at work all day, and they're going to be tired when they get home. And my girlfriend has school and soccer, so it leaves me free, and it allows me to have time to work on what I want to work on. So Monday through Thursday are some of the most valuable days if I can prioritize my time correctly. But yeah, so see you guys in the next clip. Okay, I actually decided to record while I'm driving because I have another few things I was thinking about, but I look-y just parked on the side of the road right there, and I also have nothing in my hair and I look like a bum right now, but yeah, I'm going to pick her up and I got my blinker on in the neighborhood somehow. Oh, now I was going the other way. Okay, anyways, yeah, so that, there was actually a house, like, literally right over that direction, on the other side of this house over here, not this house, but the one behind it, that had a fire truck, I think an ambulance at it, last night. But anyways, I feel like right now, like, having somewhat of the opportunity this morning to work, like, even when I wasn't mentally where I wanted to be, like manifesting it and like telling myself that I had thousands of dollars that I was making every day and everything, and I had, you know, multiple creators that were in my program. Like, even though I knew that, just the excitement of like doing work and moving the needle today was like pushing me forward. Like I wanted to post so many more videos. Like right now, currently, I want to post so many, I want to make all those organic videos. I want to have like 50 videos saved in my drafts after today. You know, I feel like as soon as I finally get that time, that full day to myself to work on this stuff, it'll be so nice, because not only am I thinking about making videos and, you know, doing the marketing side of things, but like, bro, my app has gotten so cool and like it's gotten so good. The creator that I'm paying $25 a month right now to use it, he messaged me and he's like, dude, this app's actually like really good and I've been loving it. And today I looked and he's already scanned a couple of meals and he's not even posting a video today. So yeah, I just thought that was cool. But anyways, the main thing I was thinking about as far as like building the app was I have the widget, the lock screen widget. You guys have no idea what it looks like, but it's really, really cool. It has like a ring on the left side of it. It's like the main thing. And then it has like a progress bar as well, like a little progress bar you can kind of see. And then there's the protein, the carbs, the fat, like little dots to, you know, label the numbers. And then there's like the date, Monday through Sunday on the very bottom. It's kind of like a big feature inside of the activity, and it basically displays the number of calories that you're in that surplus or deficit throughout the day. And right now it's showing green from 0 calories to your maintenance calories, but after you hit your maintenance calories and above your maintenance calories, no matter what your goal is, it turns red. So that's kind of bad, and I needed to fix that. And so I'm fixing it right now on Xcode, and I'm going to rebuild it and resubmit it to Apple, so that instead of doing that, what it'll do is it'll go from 0 to your maintenance calories, the number will be white. And then from your maintenance calories to your goal, it'll be green. And from your goal above your maintenance calories, it'll be red. And below your maintenance calories, like it'll kind of look like that. It's kind of hard to explain because it's different. There's so many different ways you have to understand it, because there's deficits, there's goals, there's maintenance, and then there's surpluses. But yeah, the color scheme and the way that things are going to be tracked is going to look a lot better and look more professional. And dude, even if this never goes anywhere, dude, I have 5 creators signed for me right now, posting videos with multiple, like 10K followers on TikTok. And like, I've created a program where people can earn money posting videos with the app. And I've sent over probably 200 DMs at this point. And I have, you know, already got multiple in-app subscriptions from the app already. And the app is so good. Like, it's such an accomplishment. Like, I feel like I'm 17 and like, you know, I owe it to myself because I'm getting older and I feel like I should have success like this by now, even though I technically shouldn't. But at the same time, like, bro, I feel like even if this never goes anywhere, even if I make $0 and I stay unprofitable and I'm spending months of my effort and my time into this, like, bro, like, I've gotten so far and I'm so proud of myself just for that. One of the biggest things that I think that could screw me over mentally, though, is the whole, like, competitors. You know, if I start seeing more competitors using Replit to make apps and become profitable making apps, I feel like that could be, like, mentally kind of destroying. You know, like, the market's getting saturated and I'm having a lot more people to compete with, you know. Like, I mean, I'm already seeing different, like, small brands commenting on all these different fitness influencers' posts, asking if they want to be a part of what they're building. And imagine, like, you're seeing already, you know, one comment on every single post that you're trying to comment on yourself that is from a different brand, you know? So just imagine when this market blows up in like a year and people, like a whole bunch of teenagers, are making apps with AI and they're like really good and they're all competitive, and, you know, influencers are getting hundreds of DMs on apps every single day to try to promote them. Like, it's going to be annoying and people are going to be desensitized to it, and it's going to be hard to get creators to really want to work with you. So the biggest thing is just having an account that is has some worth. And what that means is like, if you have an account that has 0 followers, that has 0 likes, or it looks like a rep account, like my account, like my 130 follower Porter McKinley account, and you're asking people, like, they're not going to respond. You're going to get 5 to 10% of people that are going to respond, and even those 10% of people, 1% of them is going to actually convert. So if you have an account that has like a verified logo on it and has over 10,000 followers and has like, proven videos underneath of their account that have, thousands of views, like, those are the accounts that will look promising and that all the creators will respond to. So I think those people will beat most people in that space, Like, there's a number of things that are like roadblocks for those people. For example, like, they have to spend their own hard-earned money at the age of like in their teens on this. They have to send hundreds of DMs, send the right DM. They have to go through months of just getting it on the App Store and putting in effort to do all that. There's just tons of different like roadblocks for all that. But one of the biggest ones is definitely just like getting the marketing to actually work well enough to continue the app and actually, make it a competitor. So anyways, I'm at her house right now. So yeah, bye. All right, so it is still day 82. This is the second clip, and I was right. No blinker right now. Hopefully I don't get pulled over by a secret cop. But I was right. No, I'm just playing. I was right. I didn't drop her off until midnight. It's literally just turned 12. So yeah, but I'm on my way home, and I did get a fair bit of work done. I know mentally I might not have been in the most, the best state in order to like mentally move forward. But I did get my dad to try to, make the trader restrictions work, because today I ended up encountering like a good 2 or 3 people that all didn't have access to the app. Like, the region was just blocked by the app. And so, like, I had to do a double take on them and make sure that the countries were like available. And I'm tired of that. I want to just be available to every country, because then I have twice as many users and I have way more people that have the opportunity to pay. And so I need to get that, removed. And so I went and I tried to get their trader restrictions to go, and I couldn't get them to work. I tried on multiple different computers. I tried multiple different phone numbers, addresses, everything, to try to get it to send the verification code to my phone, and it would not do it. I don't know why. And so it was just so weird. But what I ended up doing was I contacted Apple support, and I was like, hey, like, I called them, and they called me right back, which was kind of surprising. So there's like a car that has like a really beaming light at my face right now. But I contacted them, I called them, and it was some, obviously some like Indian guy that did not speak very well English, put me on hold for like hours. And anyways, he was chill, he was cool, but he did what obviously anybody would have expected. He just said, hey, we're going to continue this through email. I can't fix over the phone. So yeah. And they said that the developer team was helping too many other developers, so that they were kind of pushed back. And anyways, so yeah, I wanted to ask him as I was hanging up about the small business developer program and why I haven't been included in that. But I don't know. I honestly don't know why I haven't. So I was going to ask him, but I was like already in the process of hanging up, and I was like, dude, do I want to make this more like friction, or do I want to make it frictionless? And so I was like, dude, screw it, whatever. Like, I'm just going to wait for the emails to happen, and we'll take it as it goes. So also, we've put in the Apple Developer Program multiple times already, and I look back through my dad's emails, because they sent to his email, not mine, and I see his email is just like not getting, it's getting the Apple like emails sent to him, and it's like, I saw the email that says like, okay, perfect, you've been approved, and like you got the 15% off, but then I get paid as an in-app purchase and I don't get 15% off. So I thought it was just so weird. But then again, the thing was on the 13th, and I got my first subscription on the 11th. So maybe I was right. I don't know. Also, I asked ChatGPT, I was like, hey, I got $110 in sales and my proceeds were $86. Like, what is my cut with Apple? Is it 30%? And it said it was like 22.8%, which if you take away the first purchase, it was taxed at 30%. Maybe it would be 15. I mean, what if you think about it, 22 is, what's the middle between 30 and 15, you know? If you do 8 minus 30, that's 22. And then if you do 8 plus 15, what's that? If that's around 22, then I think it is. Then that means we're probably right there. And we do have 15% cuts. But anyways, we're showing up back to the house right now. I met, like I said at the beginning of this video, a guy that does the same type of stuff, and he was like, sorry, I can't message you. So I just sent him a comment. Well, he sent me a comment adding me in the comments, and hopefully we can get in touch soon, because I want to, dude, it'd be cool if I became friends with somebody, because like we just met each other commenting on somebody else's random video during our journey. He has 2 reviews on his app, and it looks exactly like he made it with Replit. So I have no idea what to expect or what's going on, but yeah, so I'm gonna head inside. It's officially 12:04 right now, and I'm gonna make some content that I'm gonna, you know, catch up on, and then I'm just gonna slowly fall asleep. And my technically, I guess you could call him my uncle. We just know him really well. He wants us to move stuff with him for his new house that's close by tomorrow morning at 9:30. So I've just I've got guilt tripped into that, and so we'll be there for probably an hour and a half, probably to like 11 or 12 probably, if I had to guess. And I'll try to be out of there as soon as possible with the truck and get back to the house and do some work. I don't know what my girlfriend's plans are tomorrow, but I guarantee she's gonna want to hang out again, and I just got to be valuable with my time. But yeah, March Madness is actually happening. I just said that because I got a song by Future playing called March Madness. And I did a bracket this year, the first year I've ever done a bracket. I don't even watch basketball like at all. So hopefully I'm doing well. But yeah. Also, half of the day today, my Replit app was like sending people to the app store. So like anytime you were to press on the app, it would start the app up, and the server would redirect you from the app back to the app store. And then if you tried to swipe up out of the app store and go back to the app, it was just a black screen. And some girl that I tried to like, get to be part of the team that was asking if this is real. I said, yeah, the app's called this. And she went and downloaded it and pressed on it, and it was just a black screen. And she was like, it's just a black screen, LOL. And I kind of took that personally, like, LOL, like, what are you laughing for? It's just a black screen. So I was like, are you sure? Like, did you press the app properly? And I updated it when I said that so that like it would work. And she just hasn't responded yet, which given it was like probably like 10 o'clock at that time. So, but anyways, we got like a good amount of messages today. We had like 5 people probably DM me, and we didn't get anybody to sign up, but like we have a lot of people that have answered and are technically in the process. I think tomorrow, following up with most of these guys, that we're going to funnel them out, and we're going to get a few people that probably leave and a few people that stay and join. And then we're just looking out for more people to post for this week. And I feel like recently, as of today and as of yesterday and as of the past few days, to be honest, like I've been very much building oriented, or at least like building the marketing side and building the app, but I haven't necessarily been marketing. I haven't been getting people to the app. Like the links that send people to the app and the app itself were down today pretty much and weren't working properly, and that was never my main focus throughout the day, so it's probably still not really working. And the videos, like Tim Lanzer basically posted all of his videos for the month until the next 5 days happens. And Nikon already posted his 5 videos until next week. And so, yeah. Like I haven't been marketing, and I haven't really got many people to the app. I currently have 69 users and 2 premium users. 1 is myself. But technically you could just count it as 2, because I had 1 person that logged in as a premium member, but like they weren't given premium access, so it's not like tracking them. If they were to log back in and try, they would get premium access, but they just don't have it. Also, I tried to rate my app, on the App Store, like a certain review. Like I rated it 5 stars on a different account, and I still only have 1 review, which is weird. So yeah, but anyways, this cooler feels good. I'm gonna go in the house and I'm gonna just reset, and then I'm gonna go figure out what I need to do mentally and everything else. I might get back to you, or I might just make this video into 2 with CapCut and post it. So day 82 though, 8 days away from 3 months. So yeah, peace out.